Today I want to take a look at a stock for an AR-15 that provides a unique opportunity to have a spare magazine at the ready at any given time on your rifle. This is the FAB Defense GL Mag. The designation for the stock is GL Mag. This stock is a pretty solid stock. The biggest thing about it, like I said, is that it provides a spare magazine at the ready on your rifle, so that you don't have to carry it in your chest rig or in your pocket or in some other area. You have one with you at all times. The real benefit that you can have there is, number one, having another magazine that's ready that you can load if you run out of ammunition. The other option that really it could be very beneficial to certain different contexts would be having a different kind of ammunition in this magazine than you might have in your rifle when you start out. You might have different hunting rounds, you might have different defensive rounds, whatever it is that your situation might dictate the need for. You could have an opportunity to have different types of rounds ready in your rifle's magazine back here. The way this works, as you can see, is the rifle installs just like a typical extending telescoping stock for an AR-15. Fits on a mil-spec or a commercial size tube. It does fit either one. What these do is they do adjust up on the front. If you look, you can see the button here. You can move them in and out just like an adjustable stock. They're real solid, much more so than the standard cheap adjustable telescoping stocks that you might get on a basic AR-M4 type of rifle. These do move in and out, like I said. The switch is very easy. The magazine itself that you have, they come with a 10-round magazine when you buy this stock. It does come with a 10-round magazine. What I have in here now is a 20-rounder, so it's a little bit bigger than that. But the 30s fit, the 20 rounds fit, a 40-rounder fit, whatever you have will fit in there and snaps right in. They just stick down farther depending on what size stock you have, obviously. Another feature that this thing does have is it has quick detach swivel option on both sides. It's ambidextrous here. You can use those if you want to put a quick detach on there for a sling. I don't have that. I do still have my sling attached here, just like single point. That's where I carry my rifle, but you do have that option, and it's ambidextrous. That's kind of nice. Nice feature. Another thing that's nice about this is it is a rubber butt plate. That just helps it to stay in place when you've got it on your shoulder, when you're moving around, if you're doing any kind of dynamic or tactical movement type of stuff. That's really nice. I also found that it's nice in the winter when you got a lot of gear on and you want your rifle to stay and not get hooked around and moved by your different gear and things like that. But this is a really nice stock. It's very well built, high quality. Everything on it is easy to use. It might be a little tight when you're moving it in and out at first, just like a lot of good stocks are, just because they're not worn in yet, they're not broken in. But it's a very solid stock. The thing I love the most about this stock is that it is intuitive. It works well with the way your body's already going to be and how you need to move when you're going to reload quickly, especially if you have to reload under a stressful situation. If you have the rifle shouldered like this, and you're up here, you're shooting your rifle and you run out of rounds, you don't have to go fishing too far to get your magazine out of there. It's actually just bring your hand back. The button is right here, right above the magazine, so it's easy to grip the magazine with your fingers, put your thumb right on the button, you squeeze in, and it comes right out. And you've actually got the magazine already in one of the good grips for reloading. I mean, you've got a good, like a beer can type of grip that you can smack it right back in and go back to business. That's a really nice feature. If this had a button that was not intuitive, that did not work well with how you're already running this rifle, then I wouldn't like it nearly as much. But I really love the fact that it's so easy, so efficient to get this magazine out and put it back in your rifle. It is not ambidextrous as far as the button goes. That's the one thing I would like to see. I don't know what the difference would be in design and how it would engineer to do that. But if you're a left-handed shooter, that would pose a problem because it's not on the left side. If you have your rifle on your left side, the same cannot be said as far as putting your thumb up there. It is only on one side. That is one thing that maybe it could be a little bit better if that was the case. And I'm going to do a reload, not anything fast. I just want to show you how this could work in the situation where I run out of ammunition and I'm going to go to this magazine instead of something else that I might have. So there you see just how fast and easy it is to reload utilizing this spare magazine in the GL Mag. That's what I love about this stock more than any other thing, is how intuitive it is and how efficient it is. It's intuitive because it works well with what our body's already doing in that situation. It's not a complex event that we have to really think about and work hard to get accomplished. It's very simple, very easy. It's intuitive. Our body's already natural to come back, use that thumb, pop that out, reload the rifle. It's also efficient. It doesn't take a whole lot, like I said, of thinking, of strength, of effort, of complexity. It's a simple process, and I really, really like that. This is a solid product too. Like I said, I've used this pretty hard, and it hasn't failed me. It's held up really, really well. So I like the product a lot. I'm not endorsing it. I'm not getting paid by them to say this. This is something I use and I recommend, and I'm really impressed with. It's something that's really worked well for me so far. The price on this is going to range around the $100 mark. I've seen them up to $200 at different places, but basically what you're going to look at is around $100. You can find these if you shop around a little bit. So it's not too outrageous as far as price point. We do provide them at Iron Element, so if you're interested, I can get you one. But it's not too expensive for what you get. You get a solid buffer tube, stock, and you get a 10-round magazine with the package. You get all that stuff for $100, and this is not one of the cheap low-end AR-15 butt stocks that you get on a typical M4. It's much better than that. It's more solid construction. It's got heavier polymer. It is a reinforced polymer, if you can't tell that. The buffer is not, obviously that's a steel, but the plastic is reinforced polymer, and it's got the rubber butt plate on it, as I said. Very nice product, very solid. Installation is just like any other telescoping butt stock. Nothing else different there. If you know how to do that, you can do this. It's very simple. But again, this is the FAB Defense GL Mag stock, the spare magazine stock for the AR-15 rifle. Something I really am impressed with. And if you're in the market for this type of product, or you want to upgrade your AR and have more ammunition accessible on the rifle as opposed to on your body, on your kit, or in your pockets, or wherever you might carry magazines, if you want to have it on the rifle at all times, this is a great option for you. So check this out. But thanks for joining me here at Iron Element, and until next time, be safe out there and have fun shooting.